Today, I've just arrived in my rural village in Kenya, and I am just taking a walk around the compound so that I can see what we have done and what we need to do. We have very dusty pathways and driveways that we need to cover. We'll be showing you later on how we are going to cover these ones because the dust and the mud can be quite irritating. We'll also need to cover around our foundations because we need to prevent the water from getting into the foundation. Today we are also measuring the width of the windows because we are going to hang our curtains. We need to measure the width of the windows so that we know the length of the rod that we need to buy. And then after that, we can hang the curtains that we have already made and they are ready to hang. In our compound, we have decided that we'll have very little concrete or cabros or cement. We want it to be green. We want a lot of green and a lot of natural vegetation. And that is why we have planted a lot of grass. This is Arabian grass, which is very nice. But we have a lot of irritating weeds that are growing in them. These weeds usually come with the cow manure that we usually apply before we plant. We are going to start other ways of fighting them because they are really eating up our grass and they are taking over. They're very strong. So we have to actually fight them because the grass is quite expensive and it's very difficult to grow, and you have to water it and you have to manure it and you have to put fertilizer, and it's a lot of work on it. So we really must get rid of those weeds. And we have other flowers and other plants around. As you can see, we have put that little fence in between the houses because we are going to have people living in one house and other people living in the other house. So we only have this little green fence that will grow in between the houses to have some privacy. And we hope that it will look very beautiful. Here you can see our little palm trees that are called thuja. Thuja palm trees are very beautiful palm trees that never grow too high. This is almost the maximum height that they get. And probably after 20 years, that's when they'll look anything bigger. As you can see, we will need to paint the interior of our house. We need to paint the walls. We need to paint the security house. That's a house for our watchman or security guard, and we need to paint it so it looks nice. Also the outside or this area, we will need to cover it with some covering so that we don't have so much mud and so much dust. So all these driveways that you're seeing will have to be covered with something. And we have a beautiful garden on this side, which we have a little patch of grass that you can just go there and sit and have your picnic. And on the side, we have some nice thuja plants. And here we have this beautiful purple plant that I don't know what it's called, but it's very beautiful and it grows very fast. So we just planted for one season, and you can see they have covered the whole wall. They've taken over. They've actually taken over from my other nice plants. That's a hibiscus that's really suffering there. And these are crocus of different types. We have the leopard ones, we have the rainbow ones, the green ones, the purple ones, the whatever. We have lots, all the types. We have 5 types. That little whitish green one is another nice plant. Here we have some thuja palms also just at the gate, which will be like little soldiers just waiting to welcome you into our house. And here we have some more grass patches that we made that you can actually just jump in and sit and read your book, or, just work with your computer or just do anything. And here we have more and more of the crocus. Here we have a little hibiscus that's been taken over by these huge purple plants. We'll have to cut off a bit of that side. Even here, we have to cut off here because we want our nice crocus to be seen. Look at those. We have to actually cut the area around them so that we can give them space. And that's my other hibiscus. There is a pink, I think, or red hibiscus. You can see that it's really suffering because of this huge plant of mine. It's a beautiful one. I'm not sure what you call it, but I think it's a very beautiful plant with those leaves. This really beautiful. I don't know what it is. Then I have another one here that I love so much. This reddish, purplish, shiny plant. It doesn't have flowers because the leaves are so beautiful. They're just as good as flowers. And here we have, I think, the same type. No, I'm not sure. Anyway, so we have another, you see a bunch of crocus. We planted like 5 of them together. See, so that you can see all of them. You see the tiger ones, the green ones, the rainbow ones, the hairy ones, the grassy ones. And you can see another bunch there. And this is another banana plant that I love so much. And then we have this one, with beautiful flowers. So I hope you've enjoyed our video. Thank you. Bye.